Hello, my name is Scott Sandler. I'm in sales and business development for Uniloy. We're a worldwide manufacturer of blow molding equipment, along with molds and tooling. We brought in ProManage, which is behind Uni-dashboard, for all of the software and implementation. Today I have with me Nate. Could you please give us a short introduction of yourself and the company?
Sure. My name's Nate Staley. I'm the plant manager for PolyJohn. PolyJohn is a worldwide manufacturer of plastics products, and we have joined up with Uniloy and ProManage on this endeavor.
Nate, at your first digitalization steps with Uni-dashboard based on ProManage Cloud, what were your main requirements?
Biggest thing we were looking for was to digitalize our processes. A lot of our tracking of production was done manually and created a lot of work behind the scenes for supervisors and management. So we're looking to get everything into a digital format, allow us to have quicker data so that we could make real-time decisions on what was happening and how to make adjustments.
Excellent. And what types of issues were you looking to resolve within the company to help optimize this system?
What we're looking for with this system is to understand where some of our shortcomings are, where some of our training needs to be focused, what is causing some of the inefficiencies in production or in other processes that we have. So to have actual data in front of us that we can then analyze to make the right decisions on how to move the company forward.
Wonderful. Do you feel that this would be a benefit to other manufacturers?
Absolutely. Real-time data is where everything's at right now. It takes the guess out of everything. It takes the feelings out and allows you to just analyze what's really happening in front of you.
Excellent. And what was your criteria to bring in this type of a solution? What made you decide to do that?
So the biggest thing as far as what company we went with is I needed someone that was going to be able to work with us. ProManage from the start was very helpful, along with Uniloy, and just constantly communicating with us on what the process was going to be, holding our hand through the steps of getting everything implemented, getting our machines up, getting the data coming back to us.
And during this digitalization process, what was your experience bringing this system in? Was it a difficult system to bring in? Did it seem easy to implement?
The implementation of the system itself has gone very smooth. We're still in the process of some of it, some of the upgrades across the system. But the implementation of the hardware and even the software has been very smooth. Again, a lot of behind-the-scene work being done with Uniloy and ProManage to help us with that and making it smooth. The implementation with the employees and the operators, of course, there was some hesitation. There were some people that weren't excited about it. But as they're getting used to it and seeing the information coming back, there's definitely more comfort coming as we move along.
Excellent. Did we meet your challenges bringing this system in? Was there, because you have a lot of different types of equipment that we put this on, were we able to meet those challenges and bring that system to this equipment and that it works correctly?
Yeah, everything so far is working great. As you mentioned, we have a lot of different equipment. We do thermal forming, injection molding. We're getting into blow molding as well, and rotational molding. We also do extrusion. So there were different challenges in each department with what we do. Rotational molding definitely gave us all a little pause as we figured out how to set it up with multiple functions going there, but it's all come together very well for us.
Excellent. And what would you say that you've gained? What would be like the value-added solution of bringing in this equipment?
For us, it's just the day-to-day live information for what is happening, being able to see, why our scrap rates are where they are, not just what the scrap rate is, but what is the reason for the scrap rate, and understanding where we need to focus additional training, data per operator, understanding which operators need additional training, or maybe whatever that situation would be. So it's given us a lot of real-time decision making based on the information that's coming back to us.
Excellent. And has this been, beneficial for your business results to take the data that way as opposed to a manual system?
Absolutely. Again, it's I keep going back to the word real time, but manually doing this, it's time to enter. It's time consuming for supervisors and managers to manually enter everything. And sometimes other priorities come up, so you don't get that information for a couple days or even a couple weeks when it's really busy. So by the time you see the issue or you see something that needs addressed, it's too late, or you've already been doing it wrong for weeks or inefficiently for weeks. So again, the data in front of us daily, hourly, down to the minute, if we want it, allows us to really be proactive in fixing our production issues.
Oh, that's great. And have you seen an increase in production and a decrease in your costs utilizing this?
Yeah. Being able to share this information with our operators has been a big key to that. Putting the dashboards in front of them where they see what the expectation is and they can see how they're doing in comparison to that. A lot of them like the challenge. They don't want to be behind. They don't want to be the reason that something didn't get done right. So having the information in front of them, letting them see what they're capable of doing, and then challenging themselves to maintain that throughout the day has definitely increased our production, and it's helped us out.
And do you feel that this is a system that, as far as it goes for your customers that are ordering from you, do you feel this will be an increase to help orders come through and customer satisfaction?
Yeah, part of our plan with this is to tie it in with our ERP and to actually allow our customers and our sales team to have live information on where their product is. So as a new order comes in, it'll tie into the manufacturing order, and they'll have a portal they'll be able to go through and see where everything is in the process. So it gives them a live update of what we're doing for them.
Oh, fantastic. So that'll bring you into like a higher level tier in the supply chain.
Yep.
That's wonderful. And what changes have been beneficial to your daily workflow, your culture, employees? Do you feel that this is something that they're working with you on to understand these changes and how it's going to benefit the company?
Yeah, I mean, the workflow, again, it's freed up a lot of time for the people who were entering everything manually before, which has allowed focus to go to other areas where it's needed. Culturally, it's been a huge piece for us as well. Putting this information in front of the employee has allowed them to feel like they're a part of what we're doing. Understanding what they're doing and why makes them feel like they're a part of the solutions that we're trying to put out, and really has begun to change the culture from just a job to something that they get to be a part of every day.
Oh, that's great. And do you feel that the return on investment is there, that there's an understanding from the company that this is going to happen more in a rapid pace, a shorter investment versus a long-term investment?
Yeah, the ROI to me is unquestionably there, and this is something that over time we're going to prove out with no problem. The short-term investment, again, as I said, freeing up a lot of time from a management side, real-time decision-making. It's hard to put a dollar to that, but there's definitely a return coming from that. And then the long-term, just the consistency of seeing the data, consistency of showing people the numbers, and being able to challenge them for more and for improvements as we go.
That's wonderful. And do you feel the way that it was introduced to your company, bringing it in on the first level so that you could get an idea of how the system works, and then working through those different levels, was beneficial for your company?
Yeah, I wanted to jump straight to level 3. I was talked out of it by multiple people, and I'm glad I was. It's allowed us to slowly adapt ourselves to it. The information in level 3 is what I'm ready for, and I know it's going to make the biggest change for us. But allowing the operators to adapt to a different system, a different control, a different way of tracking things is an important part of that process. And the way that these levels are laid out really allow that to happen.
Excellent. Do you have any other thoughts, ideas that you'd like to share with us?
Overall, I've been very happy with the system. Still a long way to go with implementing everything as we continue to move through these different stages. The cooperation and the help from ProManage and Uniloy has been amazing and really just helped us pull this off. We actually implemented this through our busy season. We're very seasonal here. So to be able to take something that really completely changed how we do a big part of our work without missing a beat on our production side, it's only because of the help of ProManage and Uniloy through that. So,
well, thank you. Well, I wanted to thank you and PolyJohn for bringing in this system. We really appreciate it, that the trust you brought to our company. And we're looking forward to expanding the system in that level 3 and moving forward with you. And many future successes here at PolyJohn.
Thank you.